there, I'm Critsy. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. I don't know if I mentioned it last episode or if it was clear through my demeanor, but I was pretty dang tired, and I ended up too tired to continue, even though I tried, and that's why we're one checkpoint ahead. All you've missed is my new gal pal, Anna, complimenting Geralt's outfit, saying he already knew how to dress for such a high-class and artistically minded crowd. And honestly, I've never been so seen in my life. Like, no NPC has ever mentioned Geralt dresses in the fanciest way possible in my current playthrough. Thank you. Thank you. I am great. Thank you. Oh no, I've got too many choices. I have an idea. I'm gonna try to make like some kind of flower. Yeah, something easy and inoffensive. All right. Ain't no way I can mess up. That's very flattering, considering I voiced that I wanted to make it a flower. You're saying I have a very flowery and fashionable soul. Okay. Yeah, the splattering didn't really pan out the way I expected. Shit! That's not where I wanted to put that. What is that now? Uh-oh, what am I making now? It's like a dude, maybe. And those are his big red shoes. Alright. Yeah, okay. Let me take yellow. There's his head. And there's his big arms, maybe he needs gloves. Yeah, I'll give him some gloves. Shoot! Careful. No! Oh no. My middle mouse button is the weakest button on my computer. What is he wearing now? Some kind of mask? Now he's dressed for war. Now he looks like he's leaping at me. Like a Spider-Man leap. I've created a nightmare. I've repainted some grisly battle scene from Geralt's subconscious. Alright, let me reach the bucket, please. I'm done. I'm done embarrassing myself. Henrietta, please. Please.
Voila!
Thank you.
Now, allow me a moment to point. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Yeah, that's my nightmare man.
Oh yes, that's him all right.
Yes.
Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Yeah, it's my nightmare man. My psychiatrist tells me it represents, Aw, they love it. I feel flattered. Yeah, I'll drink a little bit.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
Built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Drunk immediately. Yeah, I've got a pretty strong resistance, yeah. Oh, what in the world? Geralt took 4 steps and it's already worked through his system? God dang. Why would you even try to get drunk at that point?
Blah, blah, blah. Effonsgard, Schmeffonsgard. It's all about 2 things. Pretentious. I was
Poor guy.
prepared for all sorts of criticism. Pretentious.
What I wanted to look at my books, please. Oh. I can't reach my inventory. Okay, well, I suppose it's not in there then. Oh, right. Oh, there's nudity now. Oh, no. You know I hate nudity. Oh, no. It's fine. It's in the context of painting.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
Plus she's
It's
got
the right
pants
flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her
on. Right,
complexion.
somebody gave us a hint that she was wearing
Need
a
to talk to
flower.
your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Who is walking around, like, in the room? You hearing that? Like a bunch of people just silently shuffling around.
We came here to meet you.
Oh no, there's
specifically.
she mentioned. Dang it.
To me? But why?
Oh well.
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
I missed the opportunity, but if you pick the optional option, whatever. If you pick the other one, God, can you stop? Jesus, I don't like getting pushed around by the crowd. Anyway, if you pick the other one, Anna has a moment where she's like, wow, I would love a painting from you, and he's like, ah, how I would love to paint the Duchess, but her Chamberlain won't let me. Won't even let her hear that I want to try. And she's like, I get the feeling you'll get a chance soon. And I thought it was a nice interaction, but now I missed the chance because I was too afraid of nudity. I don't like nudity. Neat.
It's a metaphor of the
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life.
How can you be that serious? Yeah, how can you be that serious about it, but then not self-aware enough to, like, not... to, like...
It is irrelevant.
to pen it on a napkin. Something that's, like, explicitly meant to be thrown away. You would pen it on something that impermanent and, like, just on hand. You wouldn't, like, go someplace else and write a letter on real paper if you were actually serious about wooing somebody.
someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
I wish I could have taken Dandelion here. Would have loved it.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Follow your nose!
Exceptional true.
I can't remember where that's from.
Love to meet him.
Is it Toucan Sam?
Need I remind you that neither did you?
Excuse me. How can I smell anything? Like, wouldn't there be 100 different perfumes in the air? I would think Geralt would, like... You know that scene from SpongeBob where, like, SpongeBob gets sent through the perfume dimension? You know, something like that right now. You would think a Witcher wouldn't be able to handle this. Well, no, never mind. They, like, wade through sewers and stuff. Never mind. Yeah, I'm dumb. They've got, like,
Let's give it a
conditioning.
try.
Oh, I never did this
Never
before.
suspected you believed in such things.
Oh, that's nice. Can I light more than one? Or is that, like... not acceptable there? I lit one from Anna, too.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely...
I love the accents
Don't
here.
worry.
How can you be so sure?
I love that guy.
Trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will.
Oh man, I like this. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Last time I went through here, I was like super groggy. I didn't spend any time at all looking at anything. What's this thing over here that I can look at? What's that?
The mage. I believe he's casting spells.
A mage? Oh my god, that is a mage! Whoa! No way! The Great Kalesti? Whoa! This guy's crazy! Dude, invite this guy to my birthday. Invite him to my funeral.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
What are you doing now? I hear the magic, but... Can you imagine if I threw Dimeridium right now? Oh no, I can't. I see a bird there. Wonder who's watching. I don't see any other birds. Yeah, I never saw this. Can we talk? Can I hire you? Dang. Oh man, what's in here? I never went... Oh, this is just more pleasure chambers. Okay, have I seen everything now? I think... Oh, I never went up on the upper story up there. Sorry, there's something here? Mime? There is a mime? Oh, there's two mimes. No way. Man, I never bothered to look at any of this. That's why I'm getting so excited. Are you gonna, like, remove the quest marker, or...? I've taken part in the soiree's entertainment here. Am I going to get updated for participation? Where's the, Yeah, I'm participating. Me and Anna are here. Okay.
He's a dance.
That's to say, the other one.
I don't even know if there is a way to get up there.
Where are you skittering off to, Silvermaid?
Silvermaid. Oh no. I'm not gonna... okay, whatever. Get the feeling I cannot access that floor, which is just fine. I'm gonna continue.
Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
I love that guy's voice actor.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Why would you...
Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I was about to ask, why would you ever not work at the palace? Why would you take any other job? But I suppose being, like, some, like, butler among, like, 500 other butlers or bodyguards or whatever is significantly less impressive than being some noblewoman's personal butler bodyguard guy. Stand at this door, guard it from artists, probably gets guard it for artists, probably gets a lot of money, whereas stand at this door with 3 other people, yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna start picking optional options.
Count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Optional options.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask.
and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Okay. Alright.
Quickly, upstairs.
Why did it take my vision all the way up there? Also, don't get this random guy involved in your vampire adventure, man. Like... I don't even think he's armed.
That must be Cecilia.
Now it feels a little unethical that I went back
No
and
pulse.
watched the
too
dolphins.
He slit her throat.
Yeah, I forgot
The
about that
brute.
part. Ooh.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
My glasses! Don't mind if I do. My glasses! I can't
Tore down the
see
door. Made a bloody handprint.
without
Clever.
my
Must be pretty
glasses.
strong, too.
God, Geralt, don't double speak, please. There, please examine, please. Thank you.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder.
Yeah, I'm still. I'm sorry. Are you sure that's a ladder? It doesn't look like it's meant to be climbed. It looks like it's meant for plants, especially considering it's crawling with ivy and right next to a lattice for plants and among potted plants. I don't think that's a ladder, Geralt.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Uncultured. Also, I'm stealing everything, thanks. Cool. That's definitely what I meant. Thank you.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Yeah, you notice how close he's standing? It's because he's not wearing his glasses. And I can't put them on right now. It won't let me use the inventory.
Bloodstains.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Links of a
Oh,
snap
look, it's
chain.
glow in the dark.
Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snap chain.
Yes?
Jewel must have been on it.
Oh man, I'm having a hard time, huh? There we go.
Precious
Valuable
stone.
jewel.
Bloody fingerprint on it.
Please.
Thief came from this.
Examine?
Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
There's something else red, please, Geralt. Thank you.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Something over here. Hmm.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Can I check? You won't let me check. No. I even rolled. Alright. Can't even action roll out.
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
Ornate shield? Sorry? Can I hold it?
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Can it be what I came for? Oh no, the thief got away.
Well, knocked over, turned toward the room.
We can't possibly retrieve all of his stolen goods.
Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Detective Geralt.
They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them.
No, it's vampires.
Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Geralt, confirm there's a body, man.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
I love her outfit.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit.
What kind of
I
a
will tell you
relationship?
everything in full detail.
What kind of a relationship do you have with your employees that you're giving them dating advice? I mean, are they even employees, or does she just, like, provide lodgings for
I
artists?
caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Imprudent? You... Holy cow! Let me just call a woman imprudent for defending herself from a home intruder, yeah.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
I can still call her imprudent.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Are we not going to talk about how she didn't bother to return?
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
I mean, isn't that what most feudal knights are? Like, just, local henchmen for some lord, right? Hang on, I gotta adjust my microphone crane. Okay. Also took... yeah, whatever.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Why didn't she bother reporting it? Like, that she had the crown jewel of Toussaint? Or a jewel that is important to Toussaint. Seems pretty shady. I don't believe that she's not unrelated. That she is unrelated. Shoot.
Thoughts?
Dang.
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
That she's a vampire.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
I never noticed her dress was purple. Yeah, I know, it's weird, considering the conversation topic. I've heard this conversation once before. We're approaching the part where I haven't seen yet. But I've seen this specific part before. So I was just kind of examining her design the whole time. I never noticed it was purple. Also, they got, like, really good cloth textures. Like, I'm always impressed by, like, how real the material looks. It actually... whatever. Let's continue.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Didn't she get pissed off at Geralt for not immediately killing the beast? And now she's like, oh, well, now that I know it's my sister, it changes things. Don't kill her. Just bring her in peacefully. Yeah. But when it was a vampire, it was like, oh, how could you have spared that wretched creature? Yeah, whatever.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
She's absolutely a vampire.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing.
I love the leather
There
textures.
is no choice when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Looks like actual leather.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
Yeah, just leave
We shall
the
return
Countess
forthwith.
alone with the Butcher of, not, the Beast of Beauclair. Sorry, I almost called him my mass murderer name.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a Witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
I wonder how that would have been different if I didn't do everything I could to help Detlef. Although, maybe, I don't know, did they railroad me into that? Because Regis insisted, so... Like, I don't even know if we could have refused to help Detlef. Or try to find a peace with him. Right, anyway.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair.
That makes her, like...
We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
I don't know, didn't Geralt meet Regis, like, several stories ago? Like, several whole plots ago? Like, isn't he a background character from, like, I don't know, a story from whatever. Sorry, I was scooching. I probably should have paused it while I was doing that.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
I mean, I did recognize there were actual crows there.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff.
Surely Dettlaff has
Good luck,
super
my
hearing.
friend.
Like, there's no way he couldn't. I mean, there's birds right there.
Splendidly, Detlef. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary
Yes,
to
we
what
were having a
commonfolk
conversation.
believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem.
We didn't even pick one.
Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite...
Oh no,
ladies.
there it is in his hands. He's a magician.
Gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
I don't know. I don't have my glasses on right now. Hey, I'm good at jokes. That's what I do. Those guys are absolutely vampires. She's a vampire. She's older than Geralt's, like, background
You have
stories.
exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've
And
decided
not
my
kill.
guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill.
Just
It
assuming
stands
we're...
along the Saône Retour River, near
Wait a
the
minute.
Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la
Can
Tour
she
and his
do
men
that?
will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Can she do that? That's gotta be a breach of feudal law, right? I don't think you can just storm your vassals' castles, right? He's like a whole baron, isn't he? I don't think you can... Count? No, he's a whole count? I can't remember. Either way, I don't think you're supposed to do that to your vassals. If they got a castle, it's their property and their right, right? Like, that's the whole thing about feudalism is, yeah. And I love this vampire set. I want to see what the whole thing looks like. Hang on. Dude, that is badass. God dang. Look at that shit. Holy cow. That is the coolest set. Oh my god. Fucking Black Knight Geralt. Where's the other sword? Yo, I got both, right? Where's my other sword? Uh-oh. No way. No way. I didn't forget to grab it, did I? Or does it only have a steel sword? Okay, alright, it's only 6 pieces. Dude!
Brings peace to our domains. Grant its writ and rot in chains.
That's a badass outfit. I'm putting it on my armor racks, though, because I'm a good boy. I'm a good Geralt. Good guy Geralt doesn't need soul-stealing armor. There. Where's my fancy boots? There's fancy boots, fancy pants. I want to go back to the estate. Been too long. I didn't even bother to explore the basement. Dashing duelist, Geralt. I don't know, how well does it match with the golden sword and... I don't know. I was thinking it would be a closer gold to the other accents, but nah. I don't think that's going to become a regular part of my outfit. Not like the wolf mask. What color is the bird mask? No thanks. Alright, back to the basic mask. Which is... No. That's where the glasses are. Where's my laurels? There they are. My champion laurels. I earned these. I can wear them if I want to. Oh my goodness, that is pretty... Yeah, oh wait, hang on. I forgot my fancy shoes. Hang on. No, never mind. Why am I still rattling? What? Why am I still rattling? Trousers, shoes, robe. The fuck? What's rattling? Whatever. I made the mistake of donning armor for a second. Right, how close am I to my next trait? What trait are we looking... Oh! 4, rather. I mistook the other one for one being available. No, it's one that I already got. Okay. I want to visit my home. Sorry, people being held hostage? Yeah, I think that's the correct term. People being held hostage, yeah. Dummy. Sorry, people being held hostage. I gotta go visit my luxurious vineyard estate. Oh, it's on the way. Alright, I want to go into the basement finally. Hello, old man. You know what? I was gonna make demands out of him as his rightful liege, but when he said hi diddly ho to me, honestly, he kind of fulfilled the whole...
Something behind this wall, I think.
He fulfilled his feudal contract to me as his liege. By saying that, I was gonna be like, you old man, why aren't you giving me sagely advice? But hi diddly ho is more than I could have asked for. Julius Give.
A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Why am I rattling? I hate this. No. Well, you know what? I can read one of these and just find it. Suspicious letter. Detlef van der... Alright, that's from that. Naming the beast. Star's love letter. Oh, there it is. To whomever it finds this letter. My name is Julius Bangave, and if you are reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Banard, the famed school for mages. Yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous of sciences that I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life, and the table beside which you now most surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. Oh boy, if you did not drop this letter after the last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Oh wait, hang on. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and death. If you did not drop this letter at the last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus I shall now reveal to you, in a brief few words, the fundamentals of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, my chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into mutagens of the more common sort. I know, I don't need it. Thanks, so. What's next? Oh? Oh? Well, I mean, I could have just... I've gained an additional charge. You what? What? Yo, they did. Oh my god. How many can I get? Just the one? Just, yeah, okay. So it's like a grindstone, but for my potions. What else is down here? Let me explore. Wine? Dungeon? Oh yeah, I do have a dungeon. A wine dungeon. I don't like that my house has automatically closing dungeon doors. Why does the wine cellar need to have, like, iron bars for a door? Would I need to fortify my wine against invaders? Okay. Is there anything else I wanted to do here? Maybe. I mean, I have, like, a whole armor set I don't want to have. Excuse me! Hey... I can't remember his name other than it being BB. There, and there, and there. Nice. Anything else? Yeah, I kind of want to put the, Toussaint armor in there. God dang it. And nope, you can't just put one thing on. I mean, you can't skip putting something on, rather. You can't... Whatever I'm trying to say. Sorry? Who... Oh! I thought I had to go interact with you in the woods.
I don't know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. You know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
And why did you come out so old if apparently whites are immortal? Go to town.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Yeah, I'm barely even here.
I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier.
I'm surprised.
Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude.
Why am I rattling?
If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
I'll talk to her more some other
Take
time.
care, Witcher. And remember, You always have warm food awaiting your return.
Cool. Cool. I'm actually really happy with that ending. I feel like I earned something by sparing her. Why am I rattling? Have I always rattled, even in my civilian clothes? My quote-unquote civilian clothes.
They're so heroic, we had to summon a witcher to do their work.
Dude. Oh man, I love collectibles. Man, I'm standing here with my collectible golden sword, my DLC collectible robes. Well, I guess collectible in that sense. They were kind of along the way of a quest. In this case, they're more of a, you know, a quest robes. The laurels and the sword, though, come from winning the tournament, and the black roach comes from the Emperor, and I love it. And I've got the painting in there that I didn't have to keep. Man, I love having a house. I hate rattling when I walk, though. How far are we in? Oh man, I gotta go. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.